try some 2-point perspective of, I don't know, let's make up a building or a nice kind of scene, and we'll throw in a little light source in this one. So we start with, you probably already know, the horizon line and vanishing point 1, vanishing point 2. I think I want to kind of look up to the sky a little bit with this one, and maybe off a bit of an angle. Maybe I'll try this without rulers just to make it more sketchy, and then if I want to firm up the look of it more, I will do that. So yeah, and then it would be point 1, finishing point 2. I think I'd like it to be kind of like a little market with, you know, one of those little kind of overhang things. So I'm eyeballing this. If you're not comfortable eyeballing it, don't. Get your ruler out. I kind of want this to look a little sketchy. As in, okay, but sketched with a pencil. There. There, maybe a door right here into the, I think I will use that. So the horizon line can actually become one of your lines. You can call them construction lines, or we can call them convergence lines. I would say maybe this shot would have a window, and maybe, I don't know, something out here with some fruit in it. Apples or something. I don't know, what do we like? Pumpkins or gourds or, I don't know, a bunch of stuff. We're just playing, right? So in the same sense that this would be, come up from the building a little. So this would have its, and you can check it when you're ready to, right? See, I can see that it's going to my vanishing line, right? It's not going to be 100% on or 100% perfect. There we go. See, I'm smudging stuff already. And then in this case, I don't know, maybe we'd just have a big market sign. And I would line it up with my door and my, see, there we go, line it up here. Market. Also, it doesn't have to be perfect, because you're having fun, right? And you're starting it out as a sketch, and then as you feel like you're happy with sort of the details, you can then firm it up a little bit more with stronger, darker lines. Best advice is don't push really hard on any pencil. Go light. Oh, I think I went there. It's okay. Right, so And this would be one of those roll up kind of covers. And here we've got our first oval shape in here, right? We've got some triangles and shapes we've created here. I don't know, do we want a window in here? Maybe we have a door and there's an apartment upstairs or an apartment in the back, or this is the back door. So if this is where his door is, here, and I would think just to get the same height of the door, I'm going to, so this would be the mark on the line. So if the door back here would be the same height as this one, see, I can line it up with my vanishing point, and this has a point, because if this door continued, it would land there. So, there we go. So I basically just didn't draw the full line. There. So I could add sort of a brick detail if I want. I'm just gonna darken these lines a little bit. This is just sort of another HB sort of pencil as well. I can firm up what we did here. And we've got our own little made up building here. And if we had a sidewalk, let's say, I think it might kind of come out to about here with the lip. So let's sidewalk this to the vanishing point. So there might be a little part of you that's saying, how can it all go to the same single point when they start off here so far apart? Well, if you ever look at a picture of a road, or like we did here, further away things go, the closer they get until they are one. And we are all one. So is all our stuff. There we go. So let's say that's like that's my sidewalk kind of groove. See, I'm using my vanishing point for that. I can do the same thing for this. Make this a sidewalk groove. Oh, see, I knew that didn't feel right. That's one of the mistakes any of us can make. Make sure this is on your vanishing point. There we go. Yeah, maybe we'll make another building, and we'll set it back a little bit from this one. There we go. We can add some details. Another building, maybe shorter, nice longer. So then the next fun thing, we can continue to add details, but you want to add some shading. So then you have to decide, where's the light source in your drawing? So I'm going to make it simple, and then let's just say light source. The sun is over here, which means this side of the building would be much more shaded. These would be darker under here. This would be shaded. This would be shaded here. And you can have some fun with this. So I'm right now just using one line, sort of one directional line, but you can do something called cross hatching like this. You can just scribble it in so it's all sort of together. So this would be the shadow that the building creates with the sun being over here. So this is us playing in pencil. It adds a lot of depth to your work. So what you can do is draw a made-up scene or draw something that's in your house and take a very close look at the light source. Look at is the light source coming in the window? Is it coming from a light at the top of, the ceiling in your room? And play. So do a couple 2-point perspectives. Play with a little bit of light source.